Guys, this is Shadow. Welcome to day 5 of Curse City. Now, my plan was to go through up and over the boss to get the last key, but I'll just hide myself here. Looking at the requirements for this stage here, I just don't have the champions. I don't have any revivers, I don't have any healers, and the first wave of stage S1 is just too much. Can't do it. I have the option of going up and over, again, even further, going through the hard ice column, going through another bommel, and going across until I get to the key. But that's going to take almost 2 days worth of keys, so it's going to be about 13 to 16 keys. The other option I do have is to come back down here and obviously avoid D6 if I can, because that destroyed me the other day, and come through down and under and around, and I think that's 9 keys to get to the boss. So it's going to take a day and a bit, and then I can try to start hitting the main boss. So let's go. I will put myself back in, and here we go. Let's give it a bit of a go. We have a reasonable selection of champions here. I'm going to go cautious. I do believe I could probably just go in there with just in fact, let's just do that to start with. I reckon I could probably go in with just these two with this level. I could be wrong, and I might have to do it twice. But if we just come in with these two, I should be able to, yeah, just come straight through. Yeah, okay, so I just needed Ray. Okay, so just for fun, I used my hardest hit, and really, my hardest hit left one standing. So I probably should be able to get that done with just Ray in 4 turns, 3 turns even. But there's Grazer in there just as a backup. Wasn't really needed. Okay, so moving forwards, hopefully this is not a showstopper. Trunda is still being made up. She's not really built just yet. So this could be interesting. And I will put my Ray in the lead, and let's just try with the 3 of these guys. As long as they don't revive themselves or do anything strange, this team should get through relatively easily. Let's just try Ray. 1 hit. No. But there we go. Poor little Trunda. She's not getting a shot here. Okay, so we have a block death, which didn't... I really don't like this guy. I brought in my Ray. I thought I was being very clever there, thinking, yep, I'll just strip that off. And no. Puts it up before he shot and puts it up when he gets damaged. So I have to let him have a couple of shots. Hopefully he doesn't kill my team. Go away. And there we go. So that took way more turns than it should have, just because of that unkillable being put up there. Okay. Now where to from here? I am on rails. I don't really have much of a choice. Okay, moving forwards, what have we got? I could just try running a TO solo team and a bunch of food, but it doesn't allow food, so that's alright. Still could put some of these guys that are not built in, they'll die straight away, and TO can take over from there. But instead, let me put in just a built team. Usually TO would be enough, he just gives a massive turn count. Okay. And we got one of these guys again. All sorts of fun. Oh, stripped. Good. Great. Anyway, so let's kill that guy before he does it again. Speed everybody up, which they already had anyway, so that was a bit pointless. And take them down. So looks like I could have run through this with just Dreng and Tio. Let's see how that goes moving forwards. Don't even know what half these moves do because I don't use these characters. They just pretty much sit in the vault. And boom. To be honest, I think that I should have just rung Dreng and Tio. Very easy. Okay. As you can see, I really don't know what these characters do. They're not in my standard rotation, so we say. Okay, so that took 36 turns. Just for a laugh, let's just edit that team, drop everybody out except for these two. I'll put it on auto, and let's see whether it takes more or less turns, but it should be a lot faster. So Tio's great. He puts poisons up, he explodes poisons, but he also explodes burns, and Dreng brings the burns. And as you can see, didn't save too much on the number of turns, but the speed of that run was much better. Okay, so moving forwards, where can I go from here? What I might do, just for interest's sake, I've got 5 more keys, is I might try and hit 3 of the bosses. I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 keys. Yeah, 3 bosses today, maybe. So let's just see where that takes us. As long as I don't get ahead of myself and I can actually get through these next few levels. So I'm going to be cocky here, and I'll try and run just Stultus. See if that backfires on me. No. Yeah, Stultus is an absolute legendary. He's very good at what he does. Not so much when they do that to you, but yes, if you don't have Stultus, I feel for you, but if you do, build him. Build him very strong, and he will serve you well. Because when you can solo content, even in hard levels, it's a big thing. Okay, so I have 2 options here. I can go around that way or I can go around this way, but let's do this. Okay. Okay. This team is all glass cannons, so let's hope that they don't get a turn. Yeah, that's not helpful there, Gintoro. Wrong affinity and all that, but still. Okay, so I'll save Genbo's big smacks for next wave, because this wave's all being turn controlled. Okay. Let's go. Okay, so yeah, this is looking relatively straightforward. Didn't freeze anybody there. My Gembo must have had some parts stolen, because he should be fast, and he's going last in my team. Okay, let's freeze them. I don't like freezing because then it is just so much harder to kill these guys. Letting Gintaro do his thing. Not good for the turn counts, but there you go. That's where he excels. If you don't care about the number of turns you take, you can just sit there and watch him take out a whole team. Okay, so Scarab Beetle. Who do we have? Now, my biggest problem here is I've rebuilt a whole bunch of my characters, and they don't necessarily have shield rings anymore. So this might go horribly wrong very quickly. What does she do? Okay, there's a shield. Okay, so she can do shields. Maybe I bring her. Hopefully he is soft, because I get the feeling I'm going to be pummeled right about now. So let's see what happens. Right. So I'm probably going to get provoked right from the word go and never get a shot. Yeah, so there we go. Provoke, 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 provoke. Yeah, this is not good. I need to put some shield rings on my guys, because I'm not likely to get a shot here. Yeah, so that worked. I might have to do some rebuilding and come back, so bear with me for a moment. Okay, rethinking this team. Let's just try Warlord. I'm hoping he's my faster player. Champion. Yes, okay. There's the shield we needed. Oh, wow. Okay, so this Scarab is a little bit stronger than the other ones. So, what else can we do? So I'm down to a few shields there. Right, so I can do that. Yeah, I'll save the shields from her until afterwards. Right, so now it's going to all go bad, because the shields have gone. He stole my shields. So I'm not overly sure what Rhonda's going to be doing here. So if I get provoked before I can put shields on, I am stuffed. So here we go. Here's some more shields. Come on, do some more damage. Okay, so my biggest problem here is that there are no books on my healer, so she's not going to get around to putting shields back up very quickly. No on counterattack, please. Oh, I love that. Love that. You put a brimstone on Scarab and it does nothing. Absolutely nothing for you. Okay, so I'm running out of shields now. So I'm going to get whacked, which could make all my guys provoked. No. Alright, so I've got 1 provoke, 2 provoke, 3 provokes. Bang. Shields up. Provokes still active. Come on, Rotus. Wow, weak hits. Okay, so it looks like Rotus is the wrong affinity. So this could take a long time, because if Rotus is weak hitting on the only skill I brought with me, then we have a problem. So what I might do is, I've seen something here, I might bring in Vlad. I'm hoping Vlad, being a Void champion, is the right affinity no matter what. So yes, I'm going to exit here because this is going to take too long. And we're going to edit the team And Rhonda does damage, but I need potentially that. So let's bring in Vlad and hope he's not too fast. He's too fast. Crap. Right, so I'm probably not going to get a shot now. Okay. So no weak hit there, that's good. I'm going to try, no, that's annoying. See, Warlord is supposed to increase the duration of a debuff, and unfortunately, didn't do his job. He's also supposed to reduce the turn count, and didn't do his job there either. And the Scarab has, this time around, stolen my shields, and it's game over. Just like that. This is not going well. Right, just have another shot then. Vlad's going to be back down before anyone gets to do anything. And down you go, Vlad. Yeah. So this is going well. I brought Vlad in, and he hasn't had a single useful shot. So let's exit and try that again. Okay, so Scarab is looking like a bit of a showstopper here. My issue is I'm going to have to rebuild because my Vlad is faster than my Warlord, and he doesn't have a shield ring. Now, I can check just quickly to see if I have a shield ring available, which I do appear to have. So I might break his build just temporarily, and it is attack. Okay, there's my solution. These rings are good to keep even if they're not the best things that you have stat-wise for your account. So this will drop my attack significantly, but we have free swapping of gear right now, so that may fix the problem for me. So here we go. Let's get in there. Now, the plan here is to shield everybody because I didn't put shield rings on everybody else, hoping that doesn't happen. Good old Rotos is the wrong affinity for this Scarab and is weak hitting way too often. I need to get that shield down, and with Rotos weak hitting, that's not happening. So which one is the Destroyer's Max? Okay, so I'm going to A1 with Vlad. And you are supposed to do your job, but you're not, Warlord. You're supposed to be reducing all that. So A1 again, and you weak hit it as well, or something similar. Shields back up again. And Warlord did not extend the debuffs. This is going well. Another weak hit. Okay. See, RNG can be your friend, or it can be horrible. And at the moment, it's choosing the later. So, shields back up. Could have possibly waited another turn before doing that. What's that doing? Putting everything in its right place and just fingers crossed. And again, so far, we have had a number of rounds and Warlord has not extended a debuff. And we've had one hit from Rotos that hasn't been a weak hit. So, not going good. And we haven't had a single hit from Warlord that has reduced the turn meter or extended the debuffs. So, that is not promising. But I have no real other options. So this is going to be a very, very, very slow run. if it even gets there, because yeah, Rotos is doing a bit of damage when he gets through with those hits, but he's not getting through with those hits. Okay, so don't provoke me. Right, so now he's responding to everything. The shield ring did not work on Vlad. Don't ask me why, but it did not put up a little shield, and he got to hit me. So that's great. Okay, one try. Yes, finally. First time in 53 turn counts have we had a hit that has actually worked from Warlord. Okay, so to be honest here, probably should have set up a proper team. Bang. Shields up. No, I'm not going to do shields twice in a row. That would be silly. Come on, Rotos. Weak hit. Of course, I give you the come on and you do anything but. Okay, taking a bit of a risk here. Please do some max damage. Okay, putting the shields back up. Try and reduce defense. There we go. We've got that up there. Come on, extend the debuff. No, you're refusing to do that. Don't weak hit. There we go. And it looks like we'll get there in the end. Very, very slowly, because nothing is working. It looks like I need a ton more to like accuracy. Like unbelievable amount of accuracy here. Yeah, that's not good. He's stolen the increase attack. Come on, let's get through that shield. Don't weak hit. And we're getting there slowly, slowly. Now, I don't have a degrease. I don't have a decrease. I can't even say it now. I'll stop drinking. I don't have a decrease defense happening there. And he finally does his extend. Okay, so not going so well. Put that back up. More shields. Bang. This is going to be laborious. So I might take myself out of the bottom corner, and then we can fast forward this later, big time.
So we're getting there. Wicket. Fucker.
Well, that was painful. A good 11 minutes and 230 odd turns. The issue that I faced mostly there was Rotos was the wrong affinity, and he just kept weak hitting like over and over. Not an awful lot I can do about that. Warlord refused to extend the debuffs, and he very rarely actually reduced the turn meter. Vlad was just tapping very gently to make sure that everybody was still awake. Didn't do an awful lot, and yeah, that was just a slow slog through. But what did we get? We got supersonic gear, boots with no speed, so they're going to be awed and sold. I don't keep res, so that's a useful drop. Again, supersonic speed substat, but a flat hit put main, so I will try and awe that as well. And what do we got here? Actually, speed and attack and hit put. No critical, but it is a supersonic, not the merciless. But even still, out of 11-minute battle with a few aborted attempts, that's a rubbish drop, to be honest. And look at that, I have 2 5-star ores, so I can look at reworking some of the kept mythical stuff that I've got, and I've kept up almost all the mythical stuff, even the rubbish ones, so that'll get put to good use. So there we go, through first boss. Now I have 2 more keys left for the day. I can go a dual boss and some more soul stones, and then tomorrow carry on. Or I can go, yeah, that's pretty much all I can do. I can go yeah, I can't even do 2 bosses. I was going to do both dual bosses, so I can do one or the other. So which ones do we face? We've got the spider and the dragon with, so I've got 1 nuker, a healer, burns. Yeah, that doesn't look like I can do that. And then over here we have normal Fire Knight and the Griffin. Now that looks possibly more doable. I got some double hitters. Well, I've got Ninja. That's about all. So I'll go that way. So just making sure I can get there from where I'm going. Yep. And let's just hope I can get through this. It looks doable. So let's just duo this just to be all cocky. Yeah, here we go. So let's smack that down, and I probably should have brought some more people in here. My bad. I thought this was going to be a little bit more straightforward than it is. Well, I have not faced her before, so fully re-healed herself. Awesome. Okay. Wrong affinity for both of them. Ha! Good, good. So I might need to rethink this one. Yeah, this is a bit of a joke. I should bring in somebody else just so that I can do this a little bit better. So let's go back. Okay, so with Scarab now, or Borgoth now down, I've only got the 2 keys left, and looking at this option, the double boss with the Magma Dragon and the Tainted Spider, I just don't have the chance for it. I've got 1 Nuker and Stultus, and I've got 2 single target burners, some heals, and that's about it. The Bomb Dwarf is no longer optional because I was stripping her ready for the fusion. So the path of choice for my 2 keys will be to try the Celestial Griffin, and the standard finite. I'm hoping that multiple hits from Ninja should do the trick. So let's go in and give D13 a go. Now, I could bring in heals. I may need to bring in heals. Or I might just bring in just a whole bunch of damage. Okay, so speed up main characters or block the buffs. Let's block. Of course, that only works if you strip buffs, so that was useful. Don't ever listen to what I say when I'm talking. It's ill-informed. So let's start doing some damage here. Okay, great. So you're gone. Should get rid of this Elva now and away. Done. Good. Okay. Let's hope I can do enough damage before they start doing damage, because there are nasties hidden amongst these enemies. We have a Harima. Bang again. Okay, good. I got a freeze out there. It should be all good from here, maybe. If she lies down, please, good, done. Okay, right. What do we have here? We've got geos, we've got self-protecting dudes. Oh, I was kind of hoping I'd kill him in one hit, but no. And where to from here? Slowed down when I already had a slow down out there, and I still can't kill him with one hit. Okay, before he puts up another shield, let's just get rid of him. Freeze them. And away we go. So that is now done and dusted. 42 turns. Okay, that's pretty embarrassing. Next. Okay, so we could actually not do a boss today, but that'll make things very boring. I could come across and get closer to that key. Ooh. Now, I'll just move myself out of the way. Excuse my looking sideways. I might be blocked here because that's kind of sucky. And that's all that I've got. Wow. Okay, so that approach is not looking good. So I can now potentially go, yeah, I might have to use more keys and go this way, then this way, and then back onto them. I do have some okay looking characters there, so hopefully I can get through them. But for today, I will take on these two. Let's see how I go. Okay, so we're going to give Fire Knight and Griffin an attempt. I just gave them a quick attempt and failed miserably off screen because where are we? Let's try that. Cancel, and let's put defense in all battles. Yes, that hopefully will work. Problem here is this Fire Knight actually hits very hard. So, of course, you hit the Griffin. That's nice. 2 hits there. One hit there. Attacks all enemies twice. That should bring that down. You hit twice. And we're not going to get there. Bang, bang. Just in time for the shield to go back up. So this is not looking good. Now, if I don't take out the boss first, what happens is that he gets very angry. He feels neglected. And he takes you down. So I will try my best at taking out the Griffin on this run, but from what I saw, this is not going to end well. Smack, smack, smack. And you're all going to die. Smack, smack, smack. Bring up the hex again. Okay, there goes the Griffin. Problem here is I'm stuffed. He's just going to wipe my team out, and without everybody standing, there's no way that shield's coming down. And if it does come down, it's not going to be down long enough to actually do any damage. So there you go, down to 1 and reset. And my guys are going to die. So 1 hit, 2 hit. Who can I bring up? Yeah, and you'll get 1 smack and you'll die. So I need some extreme luck for this to work. And I used the wrong skill. That's awesome. And the shield's back up. And no one died this time. That's amazing. Okay, 3 hits. Please get an extra shot, Mishinaki. You didn't. That's not happy. Come on. You guys are both in Relentless. Be relentless. Have extra shots before him. And the shield comes back up. And you guys will die. So I've now got my entire team back up. I need the Relentless to do something. Relentless not doing something is not helping. So shield does not even come down. Now, right at the end, shield is down and back up and everybody's dead. Okay, so again, I need everybody to be doing something useful. Extra shots would be useful, and we're not getting them, and I didn't revive. And everybody's dead. Okay, there's a counter. Come on. 1 hit. 2 hits. Okay, I'll ignore that this guy exists for the moment. I'll probably suffer because of it. There we go. We got a couple of hits in. Get a couple more hits in. Please slow down. Please slow down. Oh, we got turn control happening. That was good. But it was too little too late. Can we get a... Oh, look at that. Turn control again, please. No, no turn control. Smack. Well, that did something. Let's revive you. See if you can help. 1, 2, 3 hits, 4 hits. Come on, we have everything happening. Smack. Smack. Okay, come on, turn control, turn control. No, we slowed you down, but it's probably too little too late. What else do I have available? I'll use that to try and keep myself alive. More smacks. Okay, so boss should be dead. Yeah, boss is dead. Good, 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 good. Right, well, that was disgusting. Okay, so with that boss down, we have the usual disappointment of an attack ring with double flat with a mythical. So thanks for that raid. RNG is really loving these drops. Um, hit point ring with flat attack. Great. A defense ring that wants double attack stats. Again, not so useful. An attack ring, amulet with critical damage. So that one's the only slightly usable one so far. A defense amulet with attack and accuracy and no critical damage. And then we have a hit point banner with speed. So this one, about it's merciless. No, it's supersonic. Great. Okay, so we've got a 6-star banner with speed, which is usable. Great. And we got more of these mythical charms. I still haven't gone to the forge to have a look at those, to be honest. There we go. And we're done for the day 5. Fortunately, didn't get to try for the last key. I spent way too much time in the green by the look of it. So let's go have a look at the forge. What is this mythical charm doing? A chance of getting a mythical artifact. Right. Interesting. Nice. So I think what that means is we're going to come to do lethal. And we're going to try and make something like this. Shall we do that? Shall we make a mythical... Let's just see what that does. Bang. Accuracy... Yeah. Bang. Flat stat attack. Useless. Bang. Yep, absolute rubbish. This is doing nothing. Bang. Yeah, mostly useless. And bang. Again, absolutely useless. So what do you got in here still? I don't need to come in here. So there we go. Righty ho. So I guess I can come back and do some more of these for today. Okay, so farmed a little bit more from Dark Fae, so let's see if I can get some better luck for the next 6 lethal draws. So let's give that a go. Try and end on a positive note. Yeah, I shouldn't jinx myself. Here we go. A few more. That's an okay shield. It's only 5-star, but it's you got your critical rate and critical damage, kind of essential for a damage piece. Depends how it rolls, obviously. Don't bother keeping any rare stuff. It's always good to know you're using all the rarity charms and you're still getting rare. Another 5-star. 2 more. Come on, you can do it. Critical rate gloves. Oh, critical rate, critical damage, and it's a 6-star. I'll keep those. I shouldn't, but 6-star critical rate in lethal with critical damage substat. If it rolls double in critical damage, yeah, it might be useful. And last one. Come on, give me one mythical. One mythical. No, you're going to give me some more 5-star. Flat stat hit points, flat stat attack, and 1 speed. That's absolute trash. Okay, there we go. Just for fun, let's come through and have a look at some of that crappy gear we just got. And where was the just going to roll that to 8. And if anything lands anywhere but critical damage, it's gone. Critical, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. One of each. Nah, nah. I'm still tempted to keep it, but nah, that's bad. Okay, so that's it until Sunday, really. I'll be biding my time until everything starts so that I can try and get this guy along with Torment pretty much home and hosed, I hope, for the Torment event. 1890 points with a week and 2 days to go. Could possibly even make it just with the daily drops if they actually drop. I don't know how many other people have had the issue, but I log in every day and I've missed a couple of the daily drops. So at least 20 points, if not 40 now so far has been missed. I might as well pick up that now. I will save the multi-turns for later. But yes, so that is where I am at through this whole thing. And moving to day 6 tomorrow, hopefully we get the final key, and with the final key we may even try to have a go at the final boss. I know a few people have done him already. Effectively, poisons seem to be the way to go. I saw one of the other content creators attempts already, and effectively using pretty much Lydia, Mithrala, poison people. It wasn't Draco, but there's a few other options that they used, and doing such managed to Venom Mage, because they were using the heal reduction, so using Venom Mage in there, effectively any other heal reduction would probably be okay. Pythion for the damage reduction, and yeah, that's probably it. I could probably use Draco. They didn't, but I could. And yeah, either Monkey to keep popping back up and doing damage, or one of the other ones. It's only the one Reviver. Maybe I could even go with an Owlscore to protect my my team for a couple of rounds each time. But there we go. So that will be tomorrow if all goes well. For that to happen, obviously, I need to beat the hard Ice Golem and Bommel as a partnership, which may be interesting with the characters or heroes that I have available. Okay, until day 6, I will leave it with you. That was another long video. Thanks again, guys. See ya.